Hey Divas, this is Anna coming to you with two fabulous projects that are going to be for the blog hop that I'm part of for Pro 31 Designs. And I will have the pictures on my blog, but I wanted to make sure I did a video so that I could show details of the two projects that I made for the blog hop. So I'm going to go ahead and all the information for the blog hop is going to be on each of our blogs. The first blog that you're going to want to go to, I'm going to put the information down below, is going to be the pro31designs.blogspot.com is the first spot you want to go to, and then you will be able to follow who's next in line and then keep on going from there. But you must go to the Pro 31 Design first, and that's because Esmeralda is going to be keeping track of everybody that comes in and leaves a comment and subscribes. So please make sure that you do both of those so that you can put yourself into the drawing for the big prize that she's going to do. And then you're going to go to each one of our sites, and then make sure you leave a comment on each one of our blogs. And if you are not already subbed, please make sure you sub, because I know for my side I'm going to be keeping track of everybody that's subbed and who's left a comment. If you've already subbed and I see you left a comment, I'll be able to see if you've already subbed on there, and I'm going to keep a tally of those, and then I'll be doing my own personal giveaway for my blog spot. Then you will be able to get a free graphic design that each one of our blogs will have. So that's another incentive. That's the reason why you want to go to every single one of the blogs, because these are all graphics that Heather has put together. She's part of our design team, and she went ahead and created a collage for each one of us individually that's unique to everybody. So if you download those, then you have all these beautiful graphic designs that you would be able to use for future projects. So make sure that you go to each one and then check for everybody's awesome graphics, because I'm doing it. I mean, I love mine, but I'm also going to go to all of theirs and see what they got so that I can get theirs also. So make sure you do that, because that's awesome, and that's free. That's free for you to go ahead and get. And then just keep on going, and then we do our own individual giveaway. Then Pro 31 Designs also going to do a sale on the store, which is pro31designs.com, and Esmeralda's also having a sale there. So there's a ton of information. I'm going to make sure it's all listed in the blog. Make sure you read it all so that you can have an opportunity to win like some pretty awesome things. And so let's get to it. Okay, so these are two vintage bottles that I had bought like about 4 years ago from a garage sale, and the person I bought them from said that they were authentic vintage bottles. So on these there was paper already adhered. I didn't remove the paper because it would have ruined the bottle, so I just covered up a lot of it anyways. Okay, so this is actually, let's see, let's put it farther out. Sorry, I keep hitting the tripod. These are actually pretty tall. Okay, so they're about a good 13 inches tall. And this is the top part that just pops out of the bottle. Okay, as you see here, this is the top. Okay, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take you through. Okay, what I used is one of these crochet doilies that I got from Michael's, and the ones that were like $1.50. So this is like a really pretty soft yellow. I love it. So all I did was wrap it around the bottle, and then this is the back where it's adhered. Okay, so I left the back. I didn't do stuff to the back. Okay, and then let me take this out because I don't want this to fall out. Okay, then right here I used a really beautiful cluster of a bunch of flowers that Esmeralda sells at her store, and I actually put these little pearls from my stash in here. I used the Martha Stewart punch for the little leaves, for the butterflies, and then these are my flat back pearls that I added to the center of all the butterflies you'll see. These little ribbon roses I had in my stash, and this flower right here, all of these paper flowers that you see are all from the store. All I did was I painted these with a lighter yellow because the yellow on these were actually kind of bright, and I wanted it to be a little softer. So I went ahead and got a super light yellow type of paint, and I just daubed it on there to take it down a notch. And then I used my glimmer mists that I haven't used in forever on the lighter yellow ones, and then also on the white ones. So you're not going to really see the glimmer on that because it was like, I forgot what it was called. It was like a diamond one. So, and then this right here is little pom-poms that you can buy. All I did was use the yellow pom-pom there, and I just put that in there as a filler. Okay, and then this little sprig right here I bought from Michael's. I bought a whole bunch of it. So that's like a yellow and a green and a cream color that's through there. I absolutely love it. So you'll see that I added some butterflies there too. And then right here I added some trim that I had in my stash. It was just literally a little piece, so I decided to use it at the top. This buckle right here is from Esme's store, and then this flatback pearl is, but it was white, and all I used was my Spectrum Noir marker and colored it in yellow. So if in case, you know, you see this, the white one, and you don't, and you know, she may not have like 500 colors of this, you can use the markers you have, whether it be Spectrum Noir, your Copics, whatever markers to color this in, you know, to make it the color that you need. Okay, this is a key right here that was from Michael's also. All I did was got some of the same yellow paint that I used on the flowers, and I just daubed it on and then wiped off, and it just left, like, you know, the yellow on there sporadic, which I do love. It looks very antique. And then I just used another one of the flowers from Esme's store, and then these is little butterflies. This right here is from my stash, and I put a little pearl in there. This little vintage photo I got from a good friend of mine who sent me these a while ago, and that was the image that I used. That right there is a piece of wedding applique that I bought from one of my local fabric stores. And then right here on the side of the bottle, you'll see that it says Inspire with the Scrabble pieces. And then you'll see that I put a little butterfly there. I intertwined, you see, some of the super small pearl that Esme sells at her store also. I wrapped it all the way around, all the way through here, and all the way through here. And then I just continuously wrapped it around to make like a kind of like a flower, and I just put the flower in the middle. And then right here I just stuck a pearl on top of here and another butterfly here. Now this idea I cannot say was originally mine, to put the Inspire out of the Scrabble pieces here. That was actually Miranda's idea, and she's Miss Liberty 25. Hi Miranda, she is the grunge diva here on YouTube. Absolutely heart her, and her style is phenomenal. So she does these beautiful frames that are just ridiculous, and she did something like this on one of her projects, a couple of her projects, and I seen that, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so stinking awesome. So I went ahead and did that, and also too, I don't know if you can see, but I also use crackle accents on each of the letters. So that's what I added. And then just on the back here, I have one of the Pro 31 charms hanging from here, and I have the bow sitting in the front, and I have the charms sitting in the back. Okay, these are really tall, so it's kind of hard to really fit it all inside the video. So that is all in yellows, which is one of my favorite colors, so I was really excited about working that bad boy out. Okay, and oops, that was as far as it goes. Okay, so that's one bottle. Let me go ahead and show you the other bottle. This right here is blue and white, and it's another bottle that's like this, but it's a different shape. It's skinnier and taller. So let's see if I can move the tripod back so you can see. So you see how that one, the left side is taller and it's a different shape. So that's how that one is. Now this one right here, let's move this. Okay, let me take the top off of this. It also has the same type of top. Okay. Alright, so what I did here is I made a flower out of the trim that Esme sells at her store, and it's half like of a tulle and then half of the silk. So I just made a flower just by wrapping it around, and then I put one of her cabbage flowers that she sells at the carnations that she sells at her store. This is one of the blings also that she has. This is a feather from my stash. This is a stick pin that I made. Isn't it super gorgeous? I love this bead. I got it from Joann's. Super uber cute. And then these are flowers also that are from Esme's store. I put a little butterfly in there with a little flat back bling in there. And then I also added another one of those pom-poms in here. They're super duper cute. They come individually in a pack. You can get them at Joann's and Michael's. You can get these. And these little sprays right here that are circular, those are from her store. Those wheat sprays are also from her store. And then this right here is one of the clay pieces that I made from the molds from Martha Stewart. And then I just put some more of the butterflies through here sporadically. This beautiful doily that you see right here is from, I got it from Violet. She's 48 Scrappin' on YouTube. Hi Violet! Thank you so much. I finally broke down and used one. I love it. So I just wrapped that around the bottle. And then I just put one of these stickers that says, look for life's greatest treasures in life's most simplest pleasures. So, in other words, always look at the small things. Don't always look for the big stuff, because the small ones are what matter. So, right here is another clay piece that I made, and I used that on there. I used the same trim that I made the flower out of, and I also used that, let me see, here we go. Down here also, I double layered it, and then I used some of the flat back pearls that Esme carries in her store too. And then I used some of my own bling right here, and that I had in my stash. So I just wrapped that all the way up to the top. And then up here I added all the flowers that Esme carries at her store. And I wrapped it all the way around. And then I put a little butterfly there. And then this right here is all the flat back pearls. All I did was continuously wrapped it all the way around the neck of the bottle. Super loved it. And then there's another butterfly. So these are how the bottles look. Super duper love these bottles, how they came out, and I stayed up till 1 in the morning working on these yesterday, literally from scratch. So I hope you guys enjoy them. I had a blast making them, and there'll be some pretty awesome pictures on my blog. Make sure you go by, ladies, don't miss out, okay? And I'll be checking to see how many stop at my blog, so don't try to be sneaky. I'm gonna check. Okay, so you guys have an awesome day, and I will see you soon. Bye, divas.